Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. 3 men shot in Garden Town. 3 men were shot in Garden Town, St. Andrew late yesterday afternoon, but the police on the scene had not confirmed any fatalities. Residents reported that about 6 p.m., gunshots were heard near the section of Garden Town Road that was destroyed due to heavy rains last November. According to the residents, the injured men were found lying on the road after the shooting ended. It was not clear, however, what had sparked the shooting. Police blast INDECOM, appeal for fairness. The Independent Commission of Investigations INDECOM is under more fire from members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF today after the police oversight body issued an erroneous statement on 3 cops involved in a fatal shooting. At the start of this month, INDECOM issued a release stating that the Director of Public Prosecutions had ruled that the 3 cops were to be charged for a breach of the Independent Commission of Investigations Act 2010 after they failed to furnish statements and attend its office to answer questions in connection with the September 8, 2020 fatal shooting of Martin Brown on Greta Green Avenue, Kingston 11. According to INDECOM, the 3 cops whose names are being withheld failed to attend to be interviewed on September 15, 2020 and had provided no reasonable excuse or justification. But last week, in a release, INDECOM said that the 3 cops will not be subject to prosecution for the alleged breach and have since attended its office to be interviewed. Yesterday, angry members of the JCF provided reporters with receipt of witness statements issued to them by INDECOM 4 days before they were scheduled to be delivered. The cops argued that their 3 colleagues are members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force Specialized Operations Team and have their reputation tarnished by the initial statement from INDECOM. A half-hearted retraction that came after a big error, the 3 men went to INDECOM, but the investigator was unavailable, one member of the JCF reported. After INDECOM placed a falsehood on its website, we called them and they took it down. We had to insist that they adjust their records, which they eventually did after much effort. But it is clear they are hiding the full facts, added the cop. Responding to questions from reporters yesterday, INDECOM said it had not received any complaint from any member of the JCF regarding any decision it had made. The Commission stands by its decision taken with regards to this matter, added INDECOM, as it underscored that its lines of communication with all law enforcement bodies remain open. This is the second time in 2 weeks that members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force have taken aim at INDECOM. Last week, the Jamaica Police Federation charged that INDECOM had made scurrilous allegations about the conduct of cops in a May 10 daylight gun battle with gunmen on Trafalgar Road in the corporate area. In the incident, police fatally shot 2 or 3 men approximately 13 minutes after they reported the rob and kill a businessman in the Swallowfield community. The police, with the help of technology, intercepted the motor car with the 3 on Trafalgar Road and confronted the occupants. During that encounter, gunshots were fired. INDECOM, in a release, indicated its intent to investigate the incident and noted that there had been speculations, confusions, and inaccuracy in the initial reports which require clarity. The details of the circumstances of the discharge of weapons were under examination, stated INDECOM. The circumstances involving one of the 3 men from the suspect vehicle who ran into a nearby apartment complex, INDECOM stated, needed to be clarified. That individual, the Commission stated, had uncuffed within the grounds of the complex and then placed in the rear section of a police vehicle, which then drove away from the scene. That same arrested man was subsequently observed on social media recording lying on Trafalgar Road. The arrested man was one of the 2 deceased. A post-mortem examination will determine the nature and cause of death of both men, which includes the driver of the suspected vehicle, INDECOM noted. The Federation, however, charged that INDECOM jumped the gun in its statement since the shooting. They would have been out there making scurrilous allegations to the contrary without conducting proper investigations, and subsequently, what it is doing is seeking to erode the very confidence and trust of the public and driving a wedge between the public and the police, and their function is now being viewed as compromised, head of the Federation, Corporal Warren Dream, stated. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.